Okay. Let's see if this works. Nice. Hello, empty live stream. I came outside to see if I could see the comet. Comet, what is it? C2023 A3. And it was too bright, and then the mountains were in the way, and then the clouds got in the way. And since I was out with my telescope, I decided to look at the moon and test to see how well YouTube Live would work with the moon. My camera kept messing up the exposure, but it seems like YouTube is able to stick on the right exposure, which is nice. I like that about it. So I've been thinking it would be fun to live stream some stargazing. I don't know yet, though, how well my equipment will work for that. For example, right now, just if you look outside, you'll see this. We got here I believe that's a waxing gibbous. I don't know. Yeah, the moon. Yeah, because it'll be a full moon probably a couple of days. But to the left of it, just about a fist's width, if you hold your arm out at arm's length, hold your fist out at that distance from the moon, and then go to the left of the moon, there will be a bright star, which is actually Saturn. So I'm going to see if I can see Saturn in this telescope through this thing, through my telescope. But the moon's pretty fun to look at too. You can see, exposure. Oh yeah, it's pretty good at adjusting for the exposure. So this is a good test. But now I don't know if it'll be able to see something smaller than the moon very well with my equipment. That's what I'm going to find out. But check out the moon. I don't want to look away just yet. We got, I don't know, some interesting features. Craters, all sorts of stuff. There's a little bug that just flew by. Did you see that? Okay. Let's see now if we can see Saturn. I'm going to move it off the moon, and we're going to look for Saturn. Are you ready? Who wants to see Saturn? Is this real life? Yes, this is live streaming. Why is bro looking at the sun right now? It was it was correcting for the overexposure. It looks really bright, but as you can see, oh, you want to see Saturn? Okay. It's an egg. Kind of egg-shaped, yeah. All right, Freak Bob, I want to see Saturn too. Let's see if we can. It's just to the left of the moon. I'm going to move it over. Bear with me. Okay. Hey! Interesting. Can you see the ring? It's pretty subtle. Can I zoom in? Oh, hang on. Come back, Saturn. Let me zoom out again. Yeah. Oh no. Focus. Come on, focus. Yeah. Interesting. Oh, you can see the ring. Check that out. And this is with a small backyard telescope, right? So you had something with a bigger aperture, bigger focal length, you'd be able to see the rings even better. But that's not bad. That's not bad. I have a different lens I could switch, and it might get a better zoom on it. Do you guys want to see? Should I try my let's see, what right now we have a 10mm lens. No, we have 25mm. If I switch to the 10mm, it might be a better shot. What do you think? Should I switch? It'll take a minute, but it might be worth it. Oops, where'd he go? Saturn just walked away. It does look a bit like that emoji, doesn't it? Okay. Oh, let's try the other lens. Let's see what we can see. So in the meantime, I got to take off this setting, and you can see. Let me zoom out. You can barely see it here. The moon, and then to the left of it, there's Saturn. So if you want to go outside and look for it, you should be able to see it. Look, binoculars or something. Okay, let me work on getting this lens switched out really fast. I know, that was a cool moonshot, wasn't it? Thank you, Caleb, for saying so. Okay. It's really dark out here, so that I can not have the light in the telescope. But here we are. I've got now the other eyepiece in. Tighten that up. And gotta put my adapter back on. Let me see. I'll put it back on the moon for a minute. And that'll give us a good starting spot. Okay, I think we're about ready. Gotta focus it. Have I seen the new moon? I don't, I don't know what you mean by that. The new moon is a phase of the moon, which you can't really see until it's a very slight, tiny crescent. I don't know if that's what you mean. Okay, but this isn't focusing right. Hang on. I'm gonna have to look at it without the camera. All right. Oh, I heard there's something else orbiting Earth similar to a moon now. Oh yeah, I saw that in a headline too, but I haven't seen it. I would have to look into that some more. Okay, so this is like super zoom on the moon now. Kind of, if I can get it to... There we go. You can see some more of the craters. Now I can try to go back to Saturn with this zoom, but it'll be a little bit tricky. I need to get a better controller for this telescope. Let's check out this moon for a minute. Make sure my lens is focused in the right spot. There we go. Move over. There we go. There's the moon right now. Check out those craters. So you're seeing there's a little bit of some distortion. We got some, it's called the atmospheric, well, I can't remember what it's called. The atmosphere is distorting the view a little bit. It makes it a little wavy. And that's part of what makes the stars twinkle. You can see it kind of like ripples away. Okay. Now, are you ready to see Saturn with this lens? I like the craters right on the right on that Terminator line where the shadow the light and the dark and the light. Those are kind of cool to see the craters there. Okay, let's look for Saturn again. Hi, I think we found it. Oh, oh, it was just there. I'll bring it back. Don't worry. Almost. What are the odds? I just whip it over and immediately land on it, and then try to fine tune it, and it's gone. I'm using the finder scope, so that is kind of why I got lucky, because I was. Is it true that most craters are the same distance deep on the moon? I have heard that, yes. It seems like I don't know. I'm not an expert, but from what I heard from hearing that, it seems like there might be like a different density of rock or something. I don't know, that it honestly doesn't make sense. Oh, there we go. There's Jupiter. No, there's Saturn. Aha! So now this is bigger than Apollo. Yeah, it rings like a bell. You heard that? The moon is weird. I'll tell you that the moon is weird. And now we have Jupiter next to the moon. Hey, there you go. You can see the rings pretty clear, huh? I mean, for a backyard telescope, again, it's if you were just to look at this, it would look like it's just like a squished thing. You can't really tell. Can you see like the hole between the ring and the planet? No, it just kind of all blends into one light color. But you can tell it's the ring. Hey, whoa, hang on. I think we're seeing something else here too. Something. Come back, Saturn. You may notice a few glints of light next to Saturn. I think that's one of its moons. There are 4 moons you can see in a telescope. Let me recenter this again. Okay. See if those glints come back. Yeah, there's one like at maybe 3 o'clock, a little sparkle. And then there should be. It's moving so fast, but that's probably one of the 4 Galilean moons. My telescope doesn't auto-track them, so I have to constantly catch up with it as the Earth spins. But yeah, you can see the little, at least one moon. Do you see more than one? Huh. I thought for a second I saw one more at like 7 o'clock. That might be another one of its moons, but it's hard to tell now. You can for sure see that one at 3 o'clock. I can't keep up with Saturn. Come on. There we go. Recenter it a bit. I don't see the other one. Let's zoom out. No. Huh. All right, well, so that's been the Moon and Saturn and one of Saturn's moons in a backyard telescope. This is a 130 millimeter lens, I think. So it's about like between 4 and 5 inches wide, the aperture of the lens of this telescope. And I don't know, it's a couple feet long. You can switch out eyepieces to get better zoom. Let me see if there's anything else I can point out before we finish. That was awesome. I'm glad you liked it. Thanks for joining me. Hey, we could see maybe a binary star on the Big Dipper, well, it's a double star. It's not actually a binary star. They don't share orbit. They just happen to be right next to each other. Liked and subscribed. Thank you. Check out some of my other astronomy videos if you want. And maybe I'll do some more of these live streams. I did one of the sun a little while ago. You could see some sunspots on it. Don't do it without a solar filter. If you have a telescope, beware. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna really quick see if we can see these double stars on the Big Dipper. What else is odd about the moon? Well, like, I heard they like crashed something into it, and like it kind of rang like a bell, right? Like, and I don't know if that's because of the density of the rock or the atmosphere or something. But it does seem like it's, if not hollow, hollowish, because of the densities of the rock. I don't know. And then the craters, there's only craters on one side, right? If you look at the back, it looks much different. That's kind of interesting. Like, the back of the moon is much smoother. Okay, where are the Big Dipper? Where is the Big Dipper? Here we go. Getting close. So, oh yeah, the transient lunar phenomenon. That's another odd thing about the moon. It is real. I mean, there's a Wikipedia page about it. Basically, they have observed lights on the moon. As far as I have been able to read, they don't really know what it is. But again, I'm not really an expert. I don't know. Maybe there's more research done on it that I'm not aware of. I'm looking here to see. I'm not seeing any stars. Maybe, if Taurus was up, I would show you the Pleiades, beautiful, a beautiful star cluster, but I don't think it's up yet. Huh, I can't see anything. That's supposed to be, why can't I see the Big Dipper? Okay, well, I'll just tell you about it. In the handle of the Big Dipper, the second star in, if you look closely, even with the naked eye, without a telescope or anything, or binoculars, you can see there's actually 2 stars there. It's kind of fun to look at. If you look fast, you just think it's 1, but it's actually 2. Yeah, I'm not able to see it. Oh, wait. I saw something. I probably have the wrong lens on. All right, well, maybe for another time. We'll look at some star clusters or something. That's all for today. I'm going to wrap it up. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for the fun questions about the moon. Yeah, there you go. So I love stargazing. Go check it out if you have a chance, and if it's not cloudy, have a good day or a good night, depending on the case where you are.